Alrighty, so I'm having a lot of problems with the heater. I just changed the tank, and the heater isn't wanting to cooperate. No. Okay. Well, this is the thing with these stupid heaters. A lot of the time, we have these kinds of problems with them. I'll have to back this off of here. There we go. Yeah. Sometimes they get like almost like they get locked up or something with propane. Like there's something happens and you got to basically let all the propane in the hose out, and then you can do something. Get all the propane out of the heater too. Here then now. Oh, and start again. Yeah. Hi, Rocky. Here's Rocky. He's just looking all paranoid because he's afraid I'm going to blow us up. I'm a little bit afraid of that myself, actually. But anyway, I've been through this before. I kind of know what it is. But that's the thing with these heaters. I got that kerosene heater out there that I can't get to work at all. You know. And I've got this one here now that's acting up. The old heater used to do all the same shit this one's doing, even from the time it was new. So I'm kind of used to these things being really temperamental. Basically, I've got to let this go until the flame goes out completely. That'll mean there's no more propane left in the heater. And no more propane left in the line either. I've just backed the line off. I'll have to tighten the line up again. And then I'll have to very slowly open the valve. And then try to relight the heater again. I'll have to very slowly open the valve at the propane tank after I've tightened up the line again. This is what we go through here at Camp Crazy. It could take a while for that flame to go out. In the meantime, I'm standing here freezing. You know. Oh, God, it's terrible. When you're this cold and all you want is some heat, and you got to stand here and just wait patiently for the heater to work its way through all the propane that's in it, that's in the lines inside of it and stuff. It's just wild. Anyway, it is what it is. This is part of living this way. For those of you who have never done this, this is part of it. Oh, my goodness, it's uncomfortable. Well, Rocky, what do you think, my friend? You gotta wait for that to burn down. I keep tripping over my boots that are here. Because, see, my shoes and everything, there's no place for them, really. And so I trip over them. Yeah, I'm going to clean this lens again, because you know me, I'm always cleaning the lens while I'm filming, because that's the best way to do it, you know. Yeah, hey, good boy. You're a good boy. You are. Anyway, let's see what we can do now. Hey, what a good boy him is. Hey, you a good boy. I'm going to get us some heat, Rocky, I hope. I hope so. Hey, I'll get that out of your way, I will. I don't know where I'll put it, though. I'll put it down here. It'll be in your way down here now instead, okay? Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, anyway. Oh, it drives me crazy. It really does. And I'm already not very stable. So that's saying something. Anyway, let's just see if we can get this thing to work here. Holy smokes. Drive you right around the bend. Oh, okay, it's starting to go down now. That's good. All right. Once it goes down. Oh, it's going to burn out here. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll hit it again here and see. We got to burn all the propane out. Got to clear the lines completely and start again. This is what it's like. Imagine doing this now when it's -30 or -40 out. And there's like literally ice on the walls in here and stuff. I've actually been through this where that's been the case. You want to talk about hell on earth. Anyway, you got to go through all this to get the thing relit when you have to change the tank. Oftentimes when you change a tank and go to a new tank, you'll have these problems. Anyway, there's Rocky. He's not too easily bothered. He's taken his bandage off. See, he's already got a big chunk of bandage on my bed there. He's pretty much dismantled the thing. Okay, well, we got to just let that a little bit there. Okay, there, it's burnt out. Good. Now, we got to tighten it up in here again. Tighten it up. See, there's my gauge there that I got. Let's see now, then we'll go boop. Alright, now we open this up slowly. This tank has more propane in it than most of them do. I'm noticing that right off the bat. As this gauge, you see that they're not all the same, eh? And that's part of it too. Anyway, we'll try lighting this again and maybe it'll work this time. That's kind of what you got to do though. When this happens, you got to bleed the lines because it's like a back pressure issue or something. So you got to bleed the lines and then you got to do it again. And it's very time consuming. Alright, now we'll just try this again now. My goodness. What a wild and crazy situation. I got the timer on my camera going. I'm at 7 minutes and 41 seconds now. I'm going to let it go up to 8 minutes, and then I'll hit the valve. We're at 7:51, because that'll be plenty, because I started this at like 7:18 or something. There we go. Now we're at 8:02, 8:03, 8:04, 8:05. Okay, let's try it and see what happens here. I'm going to turn it right up to the maximum and see if it'll work. I really need the maximum heat rate now because the cold has gone right into my bones. So it really has. Of course, I knock stuff over all the time too, so I got this all knocked over in here. All Rocky's pain medication is all falled over here. Yeah. Okay, now I'll put everything in there. We will. Well, it's trying to light, but see, it's not glowing properly though. This should be like orange, bright orange, and it isn't. So I don't know just what's going on, but it isn't right yet. It should be bright orange by now. I am getting some heat off it, but not as much as I should be getting. It could also be a problem with the tank itself, because these tanks are, these change tanks or whatever, you never really know. Really, you don't know what you're dealing with. Now let me... Okay, it's getting brighter now. It's taken it a long time, though. Taking it longer than it should. Which I don't understand why that is, but it is anyway. Now we just look and see here. Okay. Still not putting out the heat that it should be putting out. Anyway, there you have it. It's still not as bright as it should be either. Anyway, this is what you deal with when you're living like this. Like I say, it's fun in like January and February when it's minus 30 and minus 40 out. And the wind is howling outside and coming through here like a friggin' freight train of wind. This place is like a wind tunnel sometimes. You could test small aircraft in here, you could. You could test prototypes of new aircraft in this place. It's like a friggin' wind tunnel sometimes in the dead of winter. And all I want is heat. Like literally, I've had ice on the walls in here and stuff. And all I want is heat. And nope, no heat for you. No heat for you. Hi, Rocky. There's a piece of Rocky's bandage there. My goodness, Rocky. You're a wild man. That's what you are. You're a wild man. Yeah. Hey. Crazy cat. Crazy cat, hey? My good boy. My crazy good boy. Yeah. Look at him, eh? He's a cutie pie. We gotta give him that anyway. He may be insane, but he's a cute kind of an insane, so it's not as bad. He's a quietly understated and cute insane. That's what he is. Oh well. We are getting some heat now, at least, although it's still not really working like it should. It's better than it was. Yeah, we're getting some decent heat now. But I don't know. I find it varies from tank to tank. When you put a new tank on, you don't know how it's going to be. And this particular tank, there's something about it that's different anyway. So, and you get that every so often. And it makes it really rough when you go to light one of these things. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. All right, that's it. I guess we have heat. Looks like it's working now. Let me turn it down one. Turn it down to... Okay, I think I've conquered it. All right, we'll see you later. That was only like a 20-minute long ordeal because I was working on it for a while before I started the video. Yeah, but there's heat now, so that's good. I'm actually starting to thaw out a bit. All right, we'll see you later.